Hi, Lana. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good, Kelly. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Just another day. Gotta have a fun chat with you about this file of ours, hey?
Yeah, well, I'm eager to get an update because my client's grinding me a bit.
Well, between you, me, and the fence post on a without prejudice basis, I've got instructions now. Um, Miss So-and-so, she's ready to go. We're ready to go for a trial, but at the same token, if there is a possible settlement that your client might be willing to consider, obviously that's in both of our best interests. Everybody loves running a trial, but if we can save some money, then I think we can try and figure something out. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Of course, I think it's in my client's best interest to obviously consider an early settlement rather than proceeding to trial,
Mhm.
considering all the costs associated with litigation. So I'm all ears.
Yeah, I mean, like from my client's perspective, she's out of the house that she wants to be in, and so the sooner that can happen is always good. But realistically, she's also going to be out quite a bit of money. So I don't know. I mean, you guys, obviously there is damage, and I don't think there's disputing that the employees at the root of it from your company, but have you gotten a number from your client? Like, do you think that there's a number out there that they'd consider?
I've had a preliminary discussion with the company, and on a without prejudice basis at this point, the
Right.
company is agreeable to paying Miss So and So in the ballpark of $75,000.
Hmm. I mean, I'm sure you can imagine why that's not going to sit well. I mean, that's pretty low. What's the basis for this?
I did advise my client, and I think this is reasonable too, that the reduced amount here is due to what I see as Miss So and So's contributions to the damage. So I think we really need to take that into account, and that's why we've lowered the number that we think is reasonable here for the settlement.
Right. Because we've got the pre-damage appraisal showing the property at 575, and after damage we're down to 425. So that's like, 150,000 loss in value plus the restoration costs. And she's sitting at about 210 to get the house back to pre-damaged place. So I don't think I can, I can't in good conscience advise her to take 75. That's way too low. I mean, and like I said, like, we're ready to go for a trial, but if we do end up having to go all the way, we've got costs of discoveries and prepping and running the trial. So I can't imagine that 75 is something that's reasonable from
Are
our
you in
end.
a position to provide a number of what perhaps your client would accept?
I mean, like, we're still pretty early on in the file, right? So it's the kind of thing where I think I could get my client to be in a position where foregoing the restoration costs would be something she could move on, and just get the a little bit lower number and get down to say 175 would be a little bit more appropriate. That's the headache of being in a hotel and getting the house at least somewhat um, repaired, at least well underway, and she can get back into the house, right? So I think 175 is a number, is the ballpark that we'd be looking to kind of land in without a trial.
Okay, that's helpful. So I'll take that back to my client and I'll discuss that with my client. And then is it okay if I get back to you early next week with a response?
Yeah, for sure. I'll throw a reminder in to follow up in a week if I haven't heard from you. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I think we can get it done, Lana. I think we can get it done. But we'll see what your guy says.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks for the update, Kelly. I always appreciate engaging in these discussions early.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I look forward to our continued discussion next week.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Lana.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.